Just 3 days ago, a lot of you were begging for a pullback. Now we have great discounts and you're scared to buy. This is something very interesting about human psychology that never changes, and this is part of the crypto game, understanding the psychology. It's very easy to follow hype, to chase hype, to experience FOMO, fear of missing out, and at the same time on pullbacks you are becoming afraid, scared, and running away from the space, closing apps, distracting yourself, which sometimes could be the right approach. If you don't have money to invest and it's painful to watch the market goes down, then I think that's a good approach to try and distract yourself, do something else, and come back into the space later. It can be much better compared to if you were just sitting and open the app and check 24 hours what's happening to the charts. But something that I can reassure you that the global liquidity keeps rising, and everyone is talking about this market top, and liquidity is climbing very fast. It's growing at 8.5% right now, the quickest pace in 3 years. When money flows like this, markets don't usually crash. Yes, we can see dips here and there. That's inevitable and it's part of the journey. It doesn't go just parabolic straight up. There will be dips. Some pullbacks will be deeper, 15-20%, even 30%. They will extend not just for days, sometimes for a couple of weeks as well. And this is part of the process itself. We need to go down in order to go up afterwards. So when money flows into the space, this is when usually markets, it's signaling a move, upwards move in the future. Prices might pause, might chop for a bit, but over time they tend to move up, especially if the global liquidity is also rising, which is the case right now. So even if we get those short-term dips, the bigger picture still points one way higher. And this is what I want you to understand. Always zoom out. Don't let those short-term noises fool you, scare you. And Bitcoin tends to follow, and the crypto overall tends to follow global liquidity. Global liquidity is rising at a very fast pace. And I'm sure, and I can guarantee you that the crypto space will follow that. It might not be immediately, there will be choppiness, as I just said, but if you zoom out, the bigger picture will be bullish. Altcoins right now are testing one of the key zones over here. And if we break below that zone, then of course the pullback will be quite deep, because then we'll head down to the next key zone. And this pullback will be deeper. But if we manage to hold here for a couple of weeks, then we won't have that much drop in the altcoins prices, and then we'll resume to the bigger move later this year, which is the so-called top for the cycle. And this is where massive gains will be made and hopefully financial freedom achieved for most of you. Just keep observing those charts because they're important. If, for example, we break through this and if we go further down, then altcoins will be dropping further down, and this means that you will have better opportunities to buy the discounts. Yes, it might feel scary, but you should look at it as an opportunity, as a discount, as if you're in the shop and you have something on a discount, go and buy it. That's what we do in real life, right? But in crypto it feels scary because it's risky, and we just look at it in a different way, but that's the exactly same psychology. Imagine you're walking down in a mall and you see something that you like, it's discounted, just go and buy it. But if we hold here for a couple of weeks, it means that we won't have that deep pullback. And if you want to enter into crypto, then that would be a good opportunity for you to enter right now before a bigger move upwards happen later this year. It's better now than leaving it for later and missing the cycle. We don't have much left until the end of the year anyway, so act upon it. Never go all in. I keep repeating that almost in every video because it's important. This is one of the common mistakes for new joiners in the crypto space. They all go in thinking that they will get rich very quickly, but this is not how it works. So you always use a staggered approach for entry and for exit as well. This is one of the best strategies that you can apply, and it reduces your risk significantly, which is important. So that's on the altcoins. We still see Ethereum trending right now. It's up 1%. Although we're moving away from an altcoin season, now we're back to even 37. But it doesn't necessarily mean that the altcoin season will be cancelled or it's not going to happen. It's just one of those normal dips and pullbacks that is happening right now after a big rally. A lot of the projects pumped, they reached their yearly high levels. So if you've been keeping an eye on my videos and watching them regularly, I did tell you that this will be seen as a profit-taking level for a lot of traders in the space. So what we're seeing right now is very expected, and I did warn you of this. But I believe very soon, in just a couple of weeks' time, we would start moving up again. And this next move will be bigger than what we just saw right now. And this is where I expect a lot of you to start taking profits. But Ethereum is still trending, and that's a good sign because we want Ethereum to continue trending. We don't want Bitcoin to overtake again because this is where the dominance will shift again into Bitcoin and altcoins will be on a second plan. We want to see this flip of altcoins becoming more dominant than Bitcoin. If you're in the grid, we're still in the grid, although this indicator, as I keep saying, is not accurate. It shows the information quite delayed. If you want to have access to the latest data, news, educational content, buy and sell alerts, feel free to join Discord. I'm sure that you'll find it helpful for your crypto journey. I'll drop a link to it in the comments and the description below, and I'll be happy to have you as part of the community. That's for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.